Hey guys, welcome back to the Shid podcast. This is episode number 11. Today is actually Daxter here. His 21st birthday. So let's all wish him a happy birthday in the comments. Today we are talking about a comic book that was actually written by Daxter, and it is about time travel and stuff. So we're gonna read his comic book, guys.
Yeah!
This is the first page.
This is a graphic novel that I made 2 years ago. It's called Bill and Mac's Morons Through Time. Bill and Mac Morons Through Time. And it's about time travel and the possible consequences of time travel if it were unlocked in humanity. So I thought it would be fun if we just go page by page. This could take a while because it's quite a big comic book. It's 46 pages. But, You know what? I haven't shared this with enough people, and I feel like it's going to be great. So we're starting off with Mr. Bill right here. It is so hard to make good coffee. Hey, Bill. Should I voice both people? Can I have someone else voice? Okay. Ethan? Ethan, can you voice Mac?
You want me to voice you?
I feel like I have the deep voice for the scientist, you know?
We should have discussed this before starting recording, but that's okay.
Sure, why not?
Alright, so it is so hard to make good coffee.
Hey, Bill, are you busy?
We are never busy once we realize we have all the time in the world, Mac.
I need help for a science fair. I bet $20 I'd win.
And then there's a science fair. The winner gets a prize, and the losers feel shame. I see. This will be a very dangerous journey.
Listen, I hope you don't do anything crazy, but I also want to win, so don't kill me.
This comic book, I feel like when I made it 2 years ago, I had no plan or plot for this comic book. It's kind of just like this, and then this, and then this. What would be cool? How could I possibly draw this? But this way to the basement.
Oh. Shit. Okay. But what do you plan on doing?
I'm going to be winning you $20. I've built a time machine, and you're going to study alternate timelines.
Oh man,
This is probably going to be slow, isn't it?
kind of. Gotta go ahead
But
and wait for the pictures to load in on my end.
Yeah.
oh yeah. So here we go. This is gonna be a nightmare, actually. But
You should have planned this a little bit better.
to be honest,
Okay, I'm gonna let you know
there's
you can
no
take
planning.
pictures in Discord.
oh,
There's a little plus
You know what?
on the chat thing, and you can do that to take pictures.
oh my God, that is amazing. It is ingenious, and I'm glad I know that now. So I don't
Okay.
have to leave the app every 30 minutes.
Cool.
So I never explained how the time works. It's more like kind of just it does work. Because obviously science fiction, if you described how it worked, it wouldn't make sense, or probably draw out the long, complicated thing. And this is a quick and dirty, this scene, then next scene, then this scene, then next scene kind of thing. Because I made this right out of getting out of high school, I think. I was right at the tips of high school. But, so we have right here, what do you mean alternate timelines, Max says? And we're going to change the future and decide the best path for humanity. Now help me push the cure for the Black Plague into the machine. And this will sound like a great idea, does it not?
Let's just go cure a disease from hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, so we're gonna go cure the Black Plague, and it's gonna be great. So where's my Mac at?
I don't know. Is he muted right now?
Where's your Mac at?
I think my Mac died. Mac and cheese.
Did it work?
So, it's hard to tell.
Hello.
Peculiar Lightning Man, where have you came from? And then they get, like, we're getting assaulted by knights with mohawks. I don't know why they have these weird horns on them, but they do. So, who are you? I'm a scientist, here to cure the people's bubonic plague problem. And he speaks the words of a dark mage. I did not send that picture into chat.
Yeah, you did not.
No, you did not.
I'm actually talking and nobody knows what I'm saying. This is gonna be a nightmare, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah. There it is.
So he speaks the words of a dark mage. We're trying to cure the people's bubonic plague problem. But, he's not lying. I'm dressed like a spaceman, and they got thrown in jail.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ha ha ha.
This is
Love
actually...
birds laughing.
Okay, I'm just gonna map it as much as I can.
Choose some
So far-
all in chat beforehand.
Well, then how would you know which one we're working on right now?
We would just follow along in the pages.
But, don't worry. I'm 60% certain that they won't behead us.
It's your line.
Using my spare... Is it? Oh. I'm not waiting to get out. Damn, really shitty.
You're using my spare pair of glasses to burn the wooden cage. Good idea, Mac.
Hurry up and get out.
Good work, my boy. And then this fight scene that reveals the freeze gun. The freeze ray is a big part of this story because it's how I deal with problems that I put my characters into situations I can't get them out. So, I mean, it's a very useful tool. So you have a freeze ray, right? I won't let you go anywhere, prisoner. This very nice fight scene and an oof. Oh,
I'm back. I got stuck.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome.
So, can you? I think we're making headway on this, but you have a freeze ray, and why don't I just use that for the science fair? The whole plot of this comic book is that we need to win a science fair.
And he just has a freeze ray, and he's not like, hey, just take this to the science fair.
No, I don't understand how time travel as a science fair project would be a good project, because, like...
Nobody else saw it.
Nobody else... Like, if you brought this to school, you're instantly, like, you have to like, the government has to come and stop you or something, you know?
Yeah.
But I do create a couple paradoxes in this comic book. So where are we? So we just froze a prisoner, and then we are in November 5th, 1350. I had to Google that, and I suppose we don't fit in very well dressed in like this. So, they steal some armor from some knights, and they go distribute the cure, and then the very next picture, they're out of the armor they just put on. And in our time, we've cured this sickness for a long time. We've had a resistance to it. So I'll wear this plague doctor outfit, and so people know I'm hiding. People don't know I'm...
You sent too many pages.
I have sent a lot of pages, yes. So we are page 9 right now.
Okay.
There's numbers on them.
Okay. There you go.
So we have this scene that I tried to look visually interesting. Already sick people here, and this fucked up looking guy, and hands are always a challenge to draw. But when I was getting into this, I was at the mist. I felt like I was confident enough to draw hands okay enough. But in this scene, we have Bill curing the one person from the bubonic plague, one single person from the bubonic plague. And then on page 10, we have like a meanwhile. Mac, this is your scene, Mac.
Which is my scene?
Page 10.
On page 10. Okay, meanwhile, this is so boring. Are you in theater or something? Oh, yes, no, kinda. What is the shiny contraption? Don't mind that. Look, my shoes light up. And the shoe, oh no, it's the demon lights. Kid gets fucking scared and runs and help. That's funny. And then it quickly becomes not funny when a mob comes.
So what's all this noise outside? Says Bill. He opens the door very casually. Oh no.
Oh no, this happened.
And then you have Mac being burned alive at the stake very quickly. So you think this is a lighthearted, funny, and then 11 pages into it, you have a person being burned at the fucking stake. I felt, why not? This is showing the disasters and consequences of time travel. People way back in the 1350s did not understand what the fuck you were talking about, wearing, or even doing. They think you were a witch and they'll fucking the stake. So here's what's up. Next we have Bill. He's coming in. He gets back in the time machine. I've canonically made it so Bill cannot go to the future. Bill can only go to the present and the past.
Ah.
And because of this, when Bill time travels to go fix his mistake, he goes to a time where he's previously existed. He has to. It's impossible to go to the future. So in this scene, we have Bill coming out of the time machine, going back up an elevator, and kidnapping himself and putting his past self specifically into a cage. Now, this would actually create a paradox, because since he put his past self into the cage, he would actually he wouldn't be there. But we're going with, he's a physical object, and this is a physical object in time. It doesn't matter as long as this past Bill comes out of the cage at some point before this Bill, the future Bill, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, it's happening. It happened, you know? And the reality...
That is kind of like the grandfather paradox.
Exactly. So as long as the past Bill comes out of the cage sometime, it's okay and it'll work. I think. So next we have him back in the present, right in front of his coffee machine. Think. It's loading. Think.
Hey, okay, there it is.
You get fucking caught in a plastic bag.
I'm sick, yeah. So, here we go. Now we have the future, the present being changed. Because we have, the original scene. It's so hard to make good coffee. Hey, Bill, are you busy? But instead, this scene, hey, Bill, are you busy? Wait, what are you doing? And then we have the eyes, because under his goggles, I like to imagine that Bill's eyes are just dots. So, we tell him about the science fair, and then Bill, slowly descending into madness, is kind of just like, yeah, let's time travel. Let's go fucking change the future. Yeah. And Mac being his stupid fucking high school self, is just say, yeah, okay, sure. This sounds scientific to me. Let's do it.
All
right. We're speed running. I really have to speed run this. There's a lot of pages to go through.
We don't have to do it all in one episode, though.
I guess that's fair. A time machine. You used it yet? No? So you just made 2 identical machines on purpose. I had a lot of time on my hands. Can we go to ancient Egypt? It's a time machine, not a teleportation device. You think it runs on some kind of plot? Or you think it is a plot device? And then the joke is that, yes, we can go to ancient Egypt because it can teleport.
Okay.
It
It
actually
does, in fact, run on plot.
in the sequel that I made, this time machine no longer teleports. It goes into the future in the exact same place where it started, because that makes more scientific evident. It makes more sense to me.
Okay.
If that's, I honestly, making a fourth wall breaking joke about plot is kind of funny, but when I made the sequel to this, I really wanted it to be more serious. But now we're in Egypt. So are you ready to see the Egyptians build the pyramids? One of the 7 wonders of the world. And then we have Mac. Let's try not to change the future too drastically. This time travel stuff feels dangerous. And then we have this amazing scene that I drew 2 years ago with no background and some vague flying machines and the pyramids slowly being built up. Something must be wrong? Why are there flying machines controlling slaves? Invented yet? And then we have this giant alien holding it's actually a brick of the, it's supposed to be a brick of the pyramid, those, 10-ton bricks, that he's holding it like a little tiny Lego brick. There are aliens that built the pyramids. Oh heck! What a terrifying discovery.
Okay.
I feel like when I made this 2 years ago, I was just had creativity on like 1,000, and there was nothing back. But now when I'm making the sequel to this, I feel so urged to make it look good that I'm kind of losing that fun I was having with it. But like making like the wrinkles in the clothes in this scene was kind of hard. But now we have like the alien instantly going to crush these people. Time to run! Wait! And then, his hand gets stabbed. Ice spike. And then humans are too hostile to keep alive. He said something. That doesn't sound good now, does it? So...
No. I like how the aliens is flipping them off.
Aliens controlling slaves after being attacked by humans realize that humans are too dangerous to keep alive on the planet. So what they do is they initiate, Executive Order 66 on humans. Eradicate all humans.
Order 66.
Yeah. So, we haven't been here for Egypt for 5 minutes, and they leave. But even though they were there for 5 minutes, they set up the apocalypse. All humans are eradicated. So they go back to the present, and you can't see the present yet, but the present. So even this first cell that shows up, oh, it's not loading. There we go.
Look.
Even this first cell that shows up, it shouldn't even be on fire. There shouldn't be anything. I bet there could be plants in the background or something, but he's back in his house. It's burnt. It's destroyed. What happened? Why is everything gone and burnt? We must have made a fatal error in Egypt. We weren't supposed to learn about those aliens. Or maybe you shouldn't have stabbed the fucking alien. We created an alternate timeline where not the results that we wanted or expected, but this experiment was a success, Matt. We must go back and fix our mistakes again. Now, what he says again, to be honest, this version of Mac doesn't know that Bill's time traveled. So when Bill says that, it should instantly give away that to Mac that Bill's used this time machine before, and he is making mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have this scene. This is one of my favorite pages that I made because I had a lot of fun making it. So they go back. Can we zap? Boom. And the alien's kind of like looking at this now. He's seen this twice. Look, it's us from earlier. That's what I would expect to see in Egypt. Something's wrong, Mac. I think our future selves made a mistake. And the alien gets a little bit closer. And then, get them! Is this normal time travel stuff? Actively destroy the world. And that nice little scene of Mac going crazy, trying to hunt himself down. I don't know what their plan is in this situation, but that's okay. Mac realizes that they don't have a plan. Here we go. Bill, I don't think we've thought this through. Guys, look out! And they get squished. Goggles and hands and blood. They died. Did I just die? Our future selves sacrificed themselves to avoid an unimaginable future. Let's leave now to avoid the same fate. And they... Finally, that's Act 1 right there. We finished Act 1 of the Egypt scene. I think that'll be that's 20 pages. That'll be the end of the very first comic book if I decide to make this a comic book series and not like a graphic novel. That's part 1. But now we have Home Sweet Home. So, Mac, where should we go next? World War II? How about the American Revolution? And Bill, I fear my machine is more dangerous than I thought. We almost die as soon as we get to a new time, and I don't think we belong in any other time but our own. The consequences are always disastrous. And we have Mac, yawn, boring, I still don't have a science fair project, and finally, go home, Mac. I fear we have done enough for the day. Good night, Bill. And now we have this scene of Bill talking behind a cage. What kind of mess have you gotten us into? I'm the past you. If you let me destroy the machine, none of this would have ever happened. But the way that I've set this up to where if it happens, it kind of just happens, I don't think that would work. Because technically, if your past self undoes something that your future self does, it would undo. But since he's already in a cage and they're existing at the same time, how would that work?
I'm not sure. Depends which time machine he destroys, I guess.
Because there's still two times.
If he destroys the one that the future Bill came to this time in, then it wouldn't do anything. But if he destroys the one that he built before he teleported, or he time traveled to the first place, then he would change it.
The time travel is confusing.
Yeah.
So, I'm not ready to destroy it yet. It still has much to teach. We just need to go about it the right way. Are you listening to yourself? You and I both know that this machine has the capability to destroy the planet. That's exactly why I need to learn, so it can be used properly and responsibly. There is no responsibility in rewriting history. You can't escape fate. You'll see. Fate can be controlled. Good night, Bill. If you want to say good night to yourself, oh, there's a fly on the page. No! No! Okay. Here we go.
You good, dog?
Your author is dying.
Uh-oh.
That's what's happening. So here we go. The next day, I have a little clock. That clock doesn't matter. You never see it again in the rest of the comic book. Don't look into it. Hey, Bill. The science fair is in only a few days. Perfect, Mac. I've spent all morning working on a successful time travel experiment. But what do you plan on doing? I'm going to murder Hitler. I'm in! Tell me,
I feel like this is not going to end well.
No, this will not end well at all. What do you predict will happen after Hitler dies? World peace? Far from, actually. I fear someone else equally as dangerous will take his place. So, here's the plan that I've developed in my head. Here's the plan. I gotta get out of this. There we go. We cannot just kill him as a child. In order to stop World War II, we must remove Hitler at a crucial time in his command and force the Nazi Party to collapse. We will go back to 1939 and stop the invasion of Poland. And after we're done, a start of a great war will be nothing but a strategic fluke. I found the perfect time and place where Hitler is vulnerable and we won't be seen. I'm gonna win this science fair for you. And then Mac, come on, Mac, give it to me. Come on, Mac. Where's my Mac?
Hey, Ethan.
Come on, the comedic timing. I'm gonna win that science fair for you. Let's go commit murder.
Let's go commit. Ah, fuck. Let's go commit murder. I'm sorry. What are we doing?
Are you paying attention, Mac? Are you
Come
there?
No,
on.
I totally zoned out. Sorry.
All right.
Okay, well, you and Bill are about to go commit murder on Hitler.
We're gonna go kill Hitler. That's what we're doing. We must also disguise ourselves so we are obviously time travelers.
Why do I need to be so fancy though?
Because back in 1939 Poland, I don't think any of our clothes that we were wearing existed. They didn't.
It should be fine, Rick.
It should be fine, Rick. No, it's not Rick and Morty. This might have been inspired from Rick and Morty, but it's definitely not. I swear, it's okay because Rick and Morty don't time travel. There you go. So that's the only reason why it can't be.
That's the one thing they haven't done is time travel. They don't do it.
Exactly. So I have that edge on them. The meeting will take place over there in 15 minutes. There he is. Hurry up and put on your costume.
I think it's trying to kill me.
Come this way.
Do I
That's
look Swedish?
terrible.
No. Do I look Swedish?
Bad question.
No, bad question. Very bad.
He's going to the bathroom. Now is our opportunity.
How do you plan on killing him?
I have a flamethrower with Hitler's name on it.
Oh.
Got that special printed, huh?
That's how we're gonna do it.
We're just gonna flamethrower Hitler while he's on the shitter.
Exactly. It's quick, it's dirty, and
It's
it'll
very
get the
painful.
job done. Oh yeah.
You're going to burn a man alive while he's pooping.
We must for science.
Bill, I thought we were better than this. I'm not gonna lie. Come with me. I have a better idea.
But all my careful planning, do you know how hard it was to find the exact time Hitler poops? Okay. When are we?
That's you.
Alright, yeah. Well, I need a page.
We need a page. That's
It
exactly
says
what I'm
you'll
doing. Of
see,
course you
and
found it.
Mac didn't say it.
Find the page as you guys.
On DLC.
Okay?
No, it says you'll see. And Mac didn't say it.
Yeah, that on accident. But no.
Hitler wanted to become an artist. Let's just get Adolf into an art school so that he never wants to start a war.
This sounds like an idea that won't destroy Earth.
Okay, give me a freeze ray. I'll pacify the teacher. You give him a lecture on shit.
I'll just give him an
On
A
this
on his
project.
project. Yeah.
Yeah, give him an A on this project. Go, Bill.
Army crawling and freezing the face of this teacher. Hello, young Adolf. I am your new art teacher as of now. I love this art and want you to go to art school.
You really think so? This is my dream come true. I'd be your best artist ever. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going on break. I love your Hitler accent.
It's a subtle German accent. Very subtle.
Young German
it's there.
accent. It's supposed to be, yeah.
Okay, now we go to the present.
Wait. Next page.
Wait. Nobody knows what we're looking at. What are we looking at?
This episode is very scuffed, guys.
You know what? It's just gonna be the way it is. I feel like
That's
this is the
fine.
most podcast episode we've done yet. Okay. Now I guess we just I guess we just Google Hitler. Is that what you? Is that that's my solution? You Google Hitler.
Yeah.
So, World War II hasn't happened yet, and Hitler inspired hundreds to paint murals around Germany. Our first successful time altercation. But nuclear bombs weren't invented until 2015 by the USA, increasing violence between USA and Russia. It says Nixon is still president. Mac, I'm on the verge of nuclear war, World War II, 2020. This could destroy Earth. So yeah, in this timeline, because, we didn't go into a Cold War after World War II. We went into a Cold War just because, just we created
Just
bombs.
because we created them.
That in this universe, Americans did it. And Nixon, the most scummy president who left early, he's still president. And that's probably been for over 10 years at this point. So, that's pretty...
The fact that Nixon would even still be alive blows my mind, considering
Yeah,
that
honestly.
Nixon's been dead for a while.
And
He'd be like over 100 years old.
you know what? What if it's like a computer that just has Nixon's, his whole consciousness uploaded to the computer? And
Okay.
Nixon's
You'd probably get away better with putting Bill Clinton in the computer. I'm just saying.
Bill, imagine having a computer that tried to rape you.
Oh my god. That's... I think you're thinking Bill
computer.
Cosby, dude.
Bill Cosby Bill Cosby's
Bill-
We
Bill
were talking
Cosby
about
is
Bill
president.
Clinton, the guy who was actually a president one time.
Oh no.
Yeah, the one who had sexual relations with that woman.
Monica
That's
Lewinsky.
If you get sexually harassed by a computer, there's a problem.
Hey, listen, the computer wasn't a computer at the time. Okay?
Okay.
Bless you.
Let's just go back and stop ourselves from saving Hitler. It has to charge, Mac. What do you think it runs on? Plot? Good thing I made the time machine electric. The bad news is, I don't think I invented the time machine in this timeline. All I see is uranium.
Oh, he invented the nukes.
Yeah.
What do you think the alternative self did here instead?
Looking at an atom splitter. It's not important right now. Now I must improvise a charger for the machine.
How long are we going to be stuck in here, this alternative timeline? Moments from a nuclear war? I mean, it's bad.
This is very bad. And I hope not long, Mac. Not long at all.
Okay.
So, then we have Mac kind of just wandering off on his own, because why not? But just, later. It doesn't say how much later. They could have been here for a long time. But, here we go, Mac. This is your page.
Does that say alternate?
Damn, you're giving me the philosophical page?
Yeah, you get the philosophical page.
This alternative timeline doesn't look too different from my own. Mac walks over, sees a couple of kids beating up on himself. Is that me? He says to himself. This is... I'm upset. Fuck. What does he say? I can't read it.
I'm upset we haven't achieved world peace yet.
Great. You're next. And then he points to the guy that didn't get stabbed. I don't know why Mac is shanking people, but that's okay.
He's punching them. He doesn't have a knife.
Mac goes up to Mac. You look familiar. Who are you? My name is Mike. I like your hair, Mike. Oh, thanks. I like yours too.
It's just him.
They're just talking to each other, complimenting each
Mac
other.
and Mike.
Mac and Mike.
They're long lost twin brothers.
The lighting up
way.
But whatever. So many photos I have to take.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is okay.
Did you go inside?
Man.
I'd rather do it out here because
No, I'm just saying, did you go inside? Because the lighting looks like you're inside the sunroom.
I'm in the hippie hat right now. I'm in my backyard.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I would have guessed. I would have guessed either in the hippie hut or in his room.
So, those guys have been bothering me all day. I failed a stupid science test, and everyone calls me stupid. Sounds familiar. I'll show them. This science fair the whole country sees. I'll win and rub it in their stupid faces. Now, this is the part that doesn't make too much sense. So, but there is no point, though. Everybody's heard the news. Russia's set to drop bombs on all of us. Oh, fuck. Anyway, we still need to keep hope and a positive attitude. I'm going to see my good friend Bill the Science Man. I don't want him to know I'm being bullied, though, so I'm going to tell him I bet $20 I'd win a science fair.
Okay.
That's like the first scene of the whole book, kind of rounding out to a point. But it also doesn't make sense. Like, would you really be focusing on a science fair right now if you're about to die? Like, if I was about to get nuked, the science fair would be the last thing on my mind.
Oh God.
Like,
Yeah,
I would.
I feel like I would have larger priorities.
There's
at that
no
point.
maintaining a positive attitude in this sort of situation. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
Hey,
okay.
yeah, that's okay. That could be us in a few months, but yeah, that's okay.
Mac, can you get me started with this?
Ah, shit, just close the app.
Um,
Damn. Anyways, hey Bill, are you busy?
no, Mac, I'm busy! I need to put a dome over America in 10 hours!
That sounds impossible.
Crash! That came from the basement! Oh no, they've come to kill me!
I seriously doubt that an assassin made... What?
A
What
rat.
did they say? Made a
Maybe
rat.
Oh, hi, Mac. Where have you been? Can you hand me the 5/8 wrench? And then Mac...
And then Mac
You know-
just question mark and then dips.
Yeah, because in this scene, Mac went down the basement, found the other Bill. Rude. Runs away.
I like how he has like bags under his eyes, like he's seen some shit, and it's just like wide open eyes.
What the fuck am I looking at?
He's like, wait a minute. He just realized that he just realized that Mike was him from the future.
Exactly. So the next scene, you have the time to clone. You clone me too. I haven't cloned anyone, Mac. It's an assassin. What? Hey, Bill, why isn't our house powered to operate my 10,000-watt time machine? Oh, God! Wait, what did you say? You're not here to kill me? No, I'm stuck in this alternate timeline, and I popped a circuit breaker. Now get in that basement and fix the breakers, or I will kill you. Okay. Good luck on your science fair, Mac.
Okay.
This scene is just all the characters going through some shit, realizing what's going on. Just like, what the fuck?
Absolute. Okay.
Oh shit, don't die me.
What is this fantastic invention? Either my greatest creation or my greatest mistake. I had always wanted to build a time machine, but I was forced to build the nuclear bombs, at least the first in existence. Nobody understands the destructive power of the atom bombs. I wish I hadn't. I feel responsible for killing so many people. My greatest mistake. You and I really are the same. You still have a chance, though, even though I don't, Bill. You can get back in your time machine and fix this. And maybe I won't need to live this awful fate. Never get into some serious stuff. Where are all the
Okay.
jokes at? Where are all the jokes at? Mac, this is going to be yours for you if you want it.
1 second. It's still loading.
Has not popped up yet.
I know.
There it goes. Okay.
Courtesy
with
of my
the uh, why did changing the timeline in such a small way create such a big disaster?
Okay,
Is it
so
this
now it's
big?
like the butterfly effect. I see what you're doing here.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Mac
But I mean,
having,
killing
like,
or letting Hitler go to art school instead of taking over the world and starting World War II is kind of a big thing. That's not a small change. That is not even that is not comparable to a butterfly.
Yeah, it's a big butterfly. But the idea is that the small wings of butterflies flapping would eventually grow and grow into like a giant tornado or a hurricane or some shit. So that's kind of the
Okay.
idea.
So those were giant butterflies then.
They get bigger to show the concept, yes.
Okay.
Anyways, is it just wrong to time travel? Or maybe life is rare and just by changing everything, it has gone just right for the life to move. Yeah. What the fuck?
Maybe
This
life is rare, and by chance, everything has just gone right, and life is rare this fuck. And time travel messes things up, and then it snowballs to the death of life. The time machine's charged! We haven't a moment to lose. Where's the Mac you came with? I haven't seen anybody named Mac. Weird. Oh no. Honk. Honk. And it's like alarms are going off. What does that mean? Oh god, oh fuck, oh shit. And then there are missiles going off in the background. What's going on? Bell, we need to go. Something bad is coming. And then we have Mac. Mike! Absolute chaos. So, Bill, when you make it back, destroy your machine. You don't have to die here. Come with me. No, this is where I belong, and this is where I deserve for what I've created. Don't make the same mistakes I did. Okay. Goodbye. And then we have, the machine disappearing, and then the last scene we have our
bones.
Bill and Mac from alternate dimensions being absolutely decimated and destroyed.
You think that's how fast it would
this
happen,
version
though?
of Mac never.
Like, that's
Absolutely.
crazy.
Yeah. So, that Mac never did go to the science fair.
Yeah, he did not win his $20.
Okay. So this is a funny scene. We're going back to stop ourselves from turning Hitler into an artist. And let us start the Holocaust! World War II? For all of Earth? So yes, we're starting the Holocaust. Okay. When are we? You'll see. Hitler wanted to be an artist. And then, the time machine spawns in front of them. And
They're just, like, showing up now.
like, oh, fuck. This is never a good sign whenever this happens.
Yeah, if your future self comes back to warn you not to do something, don't do that thing.
And if your future self comes back, doesn't say a word to you, and just assaults you, then you have a problem.
Yeah. Just freezes them.
This is not art! This is crap! No! And that's how the Holocaust started.
Okay.
All
now
right.
we get to go through step by step of the Holocaust. Let's go.
No, I didn't redraw each step of the Holocaust.
Ah.
That would've- Okay.
Listen, that would have just been peak comedy right there.
Oh god.
Oh God, bro.
We did it! We fixed the timeline as they stand in front of 3 time machines. And then a 4th one spawns behind them. Hey! Why did you freeze us? Every time I time travel, you try to stop me. You don't understand. I was saving you. The machine must be destroyed. You can't destroy it. I haven't used it properly yet.
Oh my god.
On God. I'm getting a bunch of texts from my family members right now for happy birthday. I'll respond to you guys in a minute. I very much appreciate it. I'm just busy right now.
We're almost done.
All right.
We're almost there.
Is that the right page?
No, you need 41.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I skipped 41. Skip. Don't look at 42. Don't look at 42.
Block it. How do I block it? Delete.
Oh, no.
Delete.
Here's 40. Here's 41. Here's 41. Ta-da. Oh, man. This is a long fucking... And there's more, guys. I have 20 pages after this, after I'm done with this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we've been doing this for about an hour.
We can do that on the next episode, then.
Yeah. So let's finish this. I'm almost done. Let me get a... Okay. So now we initiate a giant brawl. This looks bad. Bill, why are you in a cage? And then we have Bill kicking Bill in the chest.
Okay.
Quick, boys, use the freeze ray. This is starting to get brutal. Okay.
Okay. This got real bad real quick. This is 0 to 100 real fast. Like.
So we have the Passover of the freeze ray. Hey, no, you're gonna freeze my Bill. Hey, I have it. Let it go. Your Bill's causing the problem. And they punch each other. Bill's in the background, still not defending himself. But Armac he freezes the cage. Bill escapes. It's over, Bill. No, I'll never let you destroy it. I'm having a lot of fun doing this.
Yeah. It's good to actually like sit down and read this or have this comic book read to me. It's like an audiobook. It's great.
That commentary on
shittiest audiobook.
It's not the shittiest.
No, like plot wise, it's actually pretty good. But just voice line.
Yeah, it's
the shitty Mac parts.
You could definitely tell it's not an audiobook and it's a podcast. Like.
Yes.
Hurry! Let's escape! And then they disappear in time for eternity. Where did they go? I don't know, but this Bill has been beaten to death. I'm going to destroy the 3 remaining machines, and I will rid of this mistake forever. I didn't even see what he did. I was put in the cage before I could use it. But if Earth ends tomorrow, it won't be my fault, and I'll let nature take its course. That was a very, very serious ending. That was...
Yeah. Is that the last page?
No, there's 2 more pages.
Okay.
So here we go. They're very short. So, the next day. And next, for the science fair, Mac McAllister. After Tim Tom's exploding trash volcano, is going to be tough to beat. Mac, can I have you for this last? Mac.
And today, I have prepared for you a freeze ray.
Okay.
A freeze ray!
Holds it up so that way everyone can see.
And there we go. Next scene. Hey, Bill. Mac walks in with a trophy. What are you making? Hi, Mac. You're just in time to see my new invention. The pillow on a stand!
And he just passes out.
That's the ending to my comic book that I made 2 years ago.
Alright, cool.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
like,
it was a good time.
this.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Yes. Alright.
Alright. Guys, thank you guys for coming to watch the 11th episode of the Heck Shid podcast. If you have any suggestions for future episodes, or you just want to wish Daxter a happy birthday, leave it in the comments below. Thanks for stopping by.